Uh-huh. Let the tea spill on you. It was a Full House deepfake where everyone's the same person. Yeah. Rare Ozma bug in Wiping City. No. You can't escape. You'll never get out. Let's see.
You have a grenade, probably.
I don't have time to switch.
Yeah.
Ho ho! Nice!
Whew. So yeah, now you can maybe get some loot from their corpses.
Ah. I'm trying to switch to... Oh, we can't buy anything else. But yeah, stay awesome, Allison. We'll be here for another hour and a half or so. We enjoy her hut with fava beans and wait. Hey, would you mind giving me some? Had a hard time sleeping lately. I don't think that's a good idea. You might get addicted. Maybe all you need is some company, huh? Oh, please. You think I'm that naive? Bruh. Dude's gotta try, I guess. Ha! Can't blame me for trying.
Alexa, tell me a fact about cats.
The random fact about cats happily grin, which is their way of marketing as part of their family group and showing you affection.
Yeah, but apparently Rick was super into the whole time. Somebody's probably gonna clip that. Okay, let's break the other leg as well. Okay, give us the first one. We missed most of that. Yeah, the bush held me down. It was a mimic. There you go. The bush was a mimic. Scrub. Thank you, computer. As if I needed... Oh, come on. Okay, tap spacebar to dodge attacks.
Your cowardly creature lurks around here somewhere.
Selves trying to suck face underwater, thinking that we were gonna be getting air from each other. Kids nowadays don't even know what science is. Sitting here trying to get carbon dioxide poisoning from the sucking of the other face. thinking that you're actually getting an oxygen tank, but you're actually getting a poison tank. Back in my day, on the suck face, you want to go down, you'd go up. You'd have to climb up to the highest mountain, to the tallest peak. And even then, whenever the air was the thinnest you could possibly get, then you would worry about using the other person as the oxygen tank. But even then, because the air was thin, you had to worry about getting carbon dioxide poisoning too, but you could at least pull away for a second and get some air. Yes. Get in! Yeah. We just first tried this monster. With a shield, no less. What is that? My peoples. Tell me about your lives. Tell me about your triumphs and your struggles. Tell me some good things, Chet. What is that? We are back with more Star Citizen. Last time, we attempted to do some salvaging. Ended up getting the game crashed on us, and I lost all of my cargo. And the game forced me to claim my reclaimer. And I just ended up doing combat stuff with Jettison. Today, I've already done some prep work, gotten myself and the reclaimer over to Levski, because Levski is the only place that I could find that has an extra large hangar with a refinery. And we're actually gonna do salvage today. Hopefully, Lord willing, we will be doing salvage today.
I appreciate your input. You always put an interesting spin on things.
Am I in the right place? I am. Okay. We don't have to wait to do anything. Actually, I should probably find some food and drink, shouldn't I? Give folks time to come in. Let's see. Where do I get food and drink from here? This is where we came from, I think. No, we came from the other way. Can we get food and drink from the hospital? It would seem logical that we could, but let's find out. Why are there dead NPCs here as well? This is a armistice zone. Okay. There's a bed right there. Pharmacy. We can get drugs right here. And supposedly also do food and drink.
Credits are a bit tight at the moment, so pulling a few
whistles on the side.
That's how it goes.
Okay. Generation. Nope. And you gotta love the Tobelex machine. Still here. Or even here.
Good, been up to.
Okay, so we're currently on level 1. So it's either on level 0 or 2.
Station momentarily.
I hear Albert Bishop eats a bowl every morning too.
Okay.
Believe it. No wonder those.
Didn't get to read the sign fast enough.
Nova hasn't come back to attack the transport ship. They weren't even trying to be quiet.
Okay. You're locked. Nope. It's gonna have to be 2. So this is the refinery on 3. And 2. Yep. Yep. Looking for the cafe. So how is everybody, chat? I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to be able to stream today. My stomach was bothering me a pretty fair amount. Okay. Okay.
Situation here, we always the best thing we can do is just focus on that and realize that.
Alright. Star Citizen wouldn't be Star Citizen without the random NPCs standing on tables and someone coming down and sitting right in front of them as if nothing was going on.
How are things with you?
Just spent a few hours walking around this village.
Okay.
It's just not producing as much as it's expected. So
Can we not buy anything from here? Apparently not. You would think, a cafe would offer, food and drink. Hey, Tristan. How's it going, my dude? What is up? Trying to find where to get food and drink on Levski. Found some drink. There's no trash cans. Not too bad. Taking a break. Is this junked in pyro? Oof. what were you trying to do while in Pyro? Lotus Life agreed. I just didn't bring any because I keep getting wrecked. Let's see, you got any food or drink here? Got some drinks. Nope. Delivering cargo. It happens. That is why I tend to stay away from Pyro. I've only been a time or two, and that happens pretty much every time. I don't know if I've ever actually had a peaceful encounter in Pyro. Because the planets there are so pretty. Like, I would love to spend some time. But, that ain't happening. And then again, I did spend most of my time in Pyro right after the system was released. So I think we talked about that. All the PvPers were like, yeah! But now it's much more chill. Okay. Okay, so I spent the morning getting myself and my reclaimer out here so that we can actually do some salvaging. Some actual proper salvaging. Because this is the only space station I could find that had an extra large hangar. Everything in Pyro that I could find only had larges. And 1 or 2 of these days before you fly and brings them in. Yeah, I can imagine. Checkmate, I checked checkmate. It only says it has large hangars. Hey, how you doing, friend? I did actually checkmate. And it said it only had large hangars.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected.
You live there?
Stand by.
It's extra large.
Vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
That's strange. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about whenever I get there. Whenever I get to my ship.
Welcome to
Wait,
the ASOP
it's okay.
Vehicle Retrieval. Please visit us again.
I'll show you what I mean. Like, I believe you, it's just it doesn't tell me that. Where's my hangar? Okay. It'd be nice if they actually put your elevator at the top. Okay, here we go. Look at that beard. She's a beard. Oh no, it's all good, Tristan. YouTube chat is generally much slower than Twitch chat, but that's for technical reasons that I have no control over. If you want the actual technical explanation, I can give it to you. If that's something that you actually care about. Because I might have mentioned it before. I talked on Twitch. Indeed. Feel free to follow here as well then, Tristan. Appreciate it, my dude. But yeah, TLDR, Twitch uses IRC for their chat client, which is a very old school chat room protocol from probably, I think, back in the 90s. Like, it's very old, it's very established, and it's very stable. And YouTube, on the other hand, uses a server pinging system. So what it does is it says, okay, we need to check and see if there's new messages. Ping the server. And then a couple of seconds later, ping the server. Ping the server. Ping the server. And you have to do that every, like, 15 seconds. So it makes chat messages significantly delayed on YouTube, whereas on Twitch, it's instant. Or virtually instant. Okay, so look. Whenever I looked for Checkmate, it says hangars large. And so I was like, well, unless the labeling's wrong. Like, I believe you. I know you're not trying to deceive me or anything, but I was like, huh. Because I actually was gonna come here this morning. You know, to Checkmate instead. But it was like, oh, nah. It's a large hangar. Okay. How far you want me to zoom? How's it going? Archidon Delta. That's not Checkmate? Station doesn't look right? So... what do. Right. Okay, are there no salvaging contracts in Nix?
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Then the ones in Pyro suck. So what's the best play? Because I thought I'd be able to do stuff here and then land elsewhere. Or, you know, land here and just refine everything here. Run the large ones in Stanton, fill your processor, then go to Levski or Checkmate. So what you're saying is, I came out here for nothing. Here I was, thinking I was gonna be saving time by, being out here to start. Six buffers worth of cargo, then fill your buffer one more time, then go to Levski or Checkmate, unload, refine, and sell. Alrighty then. So, I guess we're going back to Stanton. See, this is why... See, I thought I was doing a good thing. Lol. Yeah, and the reclaimers were getting that sound crash, right. I saw that there was a patch this morning. So, maybe it's fixed?
Quantum travel initiated.
Maybe. Possibly. If everything goes right. Want a cargo monkey? Log back in if you want. Don't need payment? Nah, I'm good. I want to actually go through the process myself, you know, like A to B to C to Z. Because I've not been able to do it yet, and I've been trying to do it since the new patch, and just stuff keeps going wrong. Like, I want to be able to do it at least once myself. Aim for the Starfire missions. Fills a buffer in one go. hammerheads also fill a buffer in one go. If I can get them. You only go for CM, construction materials, so it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, where's the jump point? There we are. I wish that it would give us like a, yeah, like that. Except it would be a pointer, like wherever you are. Like if you're near the jump point, that green arrow will always show up. Because it's hard to find, I think. Okay. Can someone please open the gate? Ask and you shall receive, chat. I just need to slow down. What's the password? The password is password. Okay. I almost ran into that guy. I'm sure he would have been highly upset. Password 1 requires letters and numbers. Yeah, but you forgot the at sign because it requires letters, numbers, and symbols. And the P is capitalized because it requires a capital letter too. Okay. Following a ship through this thing looks super cool. Really helps to give a sense of scale of the wormhole. Just need to be chased by TIE fighters. Get that nice little meow. And to go for multiple buffers, only put 6 worth the 16 boxes on the processor. then till the 7th. Otherwise, boxes start to disappear. Good to know, because I was gonna start just like piling them on. Okay, let's see if we can get contracts from here. Salvage. A Vanguard, an Eclipse. Retaliator. Which one's the biggest one? I don't know how big a I don't know how big a Retaliator or a Vanguard Harbinger. Unverified. So they just have a Connie would work. Be good to start with. Yellow. Alright. Here I was hoping we wouldn't have to go all the way back. Wait, can we just go directly there? Also, can't wait for next week. Watch the video of the lightsaber. Destiny 2. Not much of a sword user. We're too hard now. Indeed. Yeah, I know that the unverifieds are usually better, but best I can usually do on those is a Connie. Which, I mean, that's fine. They'll break up just fine. I love the fact that we have so much quantum fuel. Because we will probably not have to, refuel before we get back. Probably. Look at him wearing near yellow Crusader. See hammerheads, caterpillars, starfarers. We'll still do this one, just to get us started. Even if I have to pay the fee, like, the fee is not much compared to what we'll be making. So Delta, the new thing in Destiny, what's it called? The Mercenaries or something or other? Is that a new story? Expansion as well? Renegades, new season. Season is such a overused term nowadays. It means too many things. What is a season in the context of Destiny? Because like a season in like PUBG is like there's a bunch of random objectives that you need to do to be able to get random cosmetics, and it's just play the game. Whereas some games use season as like new story stuff, new dungeons, so on. we're just gonna bypass Crusader. That's handy. Storyline, new weapons, new gear, new quests, new activities. Valkyrie. I got the Connie mission. What are you on about? Valkyrie? Also, where is it? Did it not spawn in? Up? Oh. That. Alright. I know I don't have to put down the landing gear, it's just easier for me to slow down. Jet, I grabbed the Constellation mission, didn't I? Could have swore I grabbed the Connie mission.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Cannot deploy. Oh, I have to pull up the. Dang it. Why did I do this to myself? Let's also get a touch closer. Okay. It's only 24 SCU. At least it'll be quick. Let's wait for the starfares. Right click. Pick them up before they drift out too far. Nice and easy. Right click. Okay. Now. Salvage. Prospector Cutlass. Another Valkyrie. Vanguard. Saber. Retaliator. A Connie. A C2 might be good. Hammerhead. Let's just go for that, since we know that the Hammerhead will fill us up. What? You didn't take my money and not give me my mission, did you? Hammerhead. Contract unavailable. Okay, I guess we're going for a C2. Okay, let's pull this down. C2. That'll do. But yeah, I know the ones around Yellow are usually better. I mean, it was either bagged or bugged, otherwise, either way, we couldn't get to it. Either somebody took it, or... Okay, chat. Oh no. Oh no! While we wait, let's do some squats. You gotta keep your exercise up, chat. Okay, if we can make it to the... Don't get out of the seat. Too late. Don't get out of the seat in quantum. Okay. If we make it, big if at this point, big if. No, we're not making it. Yeah, that ain't happening. Don't tell me that we're about to lose my reclaimer again. Again. Well, sometimes you come back in the reclaimer. That's happened once, and then the other time it happened, I lost the reclaimer. Should I let it crash on its own? Or should I source close? There it goes. Okay, hurry up. Launch the game again. Then let's hope we end up back in the reclaimer. What about forward? Now do you have ADHD and PTSD? So stuff like that just kind of stresses you out, I guess. Can't sit and wait. In the login queue. Hopefully that doesn't log me out of the server. Yay. Yay. So much for not having to wait, huh? I just can't sit and wait. Gets put in the login queue. Star Citizen's like, bed? You can't wait? Bed? Damn. I have a feeling I'm not actually in the queue. Okay, now we'll Alt F for it. Okay, do it again. By the way, Chad, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? For our American friends. And for any of our non-American friends, how was your day yesterday? Just in general. Tell me about your life. Oh, and now we're in position 2. Yeah, we absolutely lost the reclaimer. There ain't no way we didn't lose the reclaimer. Yeah. Well. Let's. I guess we just wait. Unless we, like, keep closing it and reopening it and getting farther and farther in the queue. All logins are up. Mm. So, I wonder if I shouldn't close the launcher, like, all the way. Mm. Give it another second or two. Hmm. Okay. Gonna kill it. Then we're gonna close the launcher all the way. Boop. Quit. Reopen it. If it puts me at position 3, we should run a prediction to see if it puts me at position 3, but alt. It put us back at position 1. Any idea when 4.5 comes? No clue. Alt. Progress. And I think it actually put us in the same server, so we might be back in the Reclaimer. Maybe. Also, do we lose everything in the refining queue? Yeah. I mean, like, is 4.5 that soon? Like, didn't we, like, just get 4.4? Okay, Gabe. Put me in the Reclaimer.
Systems green.
Now, would you look at that? Now, would you look at that? Okay. So we're supposed to be going to RL 4? Oh. We made it to RL 4. Okay. Where's the ship then? Is that it? Just going off what you're seeing global, they made it sound like patch was any day. On the left is the reclaimer. Yeah, but like, is that my C2? That he's trying to scrape? Well, nope. There it is.
Locked channel.
Is that it? Well, we're about to find out. Nope. This one looks like mine. Nope. It is another reclaimer. Okay, so where's my salvage if it's not there?
Locked channel.
Okay. Oh, there. Because I'm a derp. I'm sure that somebody at some point is gonna be watching this either now or on the VOD and just like screaming at their computer. It's right there! Heroes, you don't have the full buffer? Virtual? Yeah, so like if it's abandoned? Jake.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
It's too bad we didn't bring a C2 out here. We could have checked the cargo hold. And right click. Wait, what? What? You just... Game! Right click. Where's those other reclaimers? Is that guy? Nah, let's not steal anybody's stuff. Valkyrie, Connie. A starter. There. Okay, chat. While this is going, I will be right back so I can take care of some medical stuff. This is just gonna take me a minute. So enjoy the clips. I'll be right back shortly. Reggie. Disguise isn't gonna too many clothes. Okay, so we have to go upstairs and Female Soldier's gonna remind you, Cammy. I mean, you're right. Very much true, Alpha Guy. Anything to report? Reggie is beginning to chase, ma'am. Better than my 20s. And I'm just curious if anybody else feels the same way. You know, like, once you hit 30 and up, like, did you find that your 30s were way cooler than your 20s? Because I feel what the balls?
Pray for pardon.
So saith Lord Dagon. Praise.
Okay, Chad, does anybody actually remember if you can just kill him now? Also, an impression of Jing. Assault. Also assault. Alright, Chad. Just about to make it. Chad, that looks like a hammerhead to me. That doesn't look like a starfarer. Wonder what's got them mixing up all their ships. Should have probably went over to the right a little bit. This will most assuredly fill our buffer. Assuming it actually stays long enough for me to disintegrate it. So, Tristan, question, or anybody else in chat that knows, Do you start throwing containers like in the bottom portion of the ship to fit 7 buffers? Right click. Because I foresee having a hard time fitting 7 buffers on the top floor where the thing is. You just stack them. And so you like throw them in the rafters and everything too? Yeah, links don't get banned. I mean, I'll just figure it out. I'm just asking. I'm probably not gonna watch a video right this second. But you're welcome to drop it in. So I'm just trying to actually get something done here. With as much time as we've been getting slowed down. Shit. Give me all of this. Am I the only one that feels like this music is kind of a mix between Lord of the Rings and the Naboo music you hear in episode 1? Viewing enjoyment? What is it though? Is it just like a guide on proper stackage? Am I gonna get... am I gonna get informed on how to manipulate the stack market? Okay, that one sounded better in my head. Hey, Piranha. What is up, my dude? Wait a second. How's about... we stack overflowing now? All day, son. Okay, let's go and empty the buffer as much as we can with 16s, and then we'll do the rest for that. So we're not wasting. Because wasting sucks. Salvaging video for good stacking. I couldn't find it. Also, Georgie. What is up, Tech? Also, Stack Overflow is actually a gift to all coding kind. Changed my mind. You've joined the channel of the ship you're already on. Okay, 16. Auto eject that. Do it. Let's go ahead and double up. Because we're a strong, independent cargo unloader that don't need no help. Okay, next. Actually, the Stack Overflow is one of the things I actually feel bad for. As far as, like, the advent of all this AI. Doesn't mean, like, you know good and well that a lot of these models were trained off of a whole lot of Stack Overflow data. And you know they didn't get permissions for any of that. Okay. But Piranha, how you doing, my dude? How is life treating you? Play around with the 122. Oh, the L22. I did get to mess around with the Alphables a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked. But I did get to have a flyabout and a couple of pew-pew sessions with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I quite enjoy the House of Wolves. Like, no joke. Might consider pledging for it if I ever decide to go for a combat ship. Okay, so that's everything in the buffer currently. Yes, so let's go get the rest. So we're not wasting. Because, you know, wasting is for losers. Kids from yesterday till Sunday night. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just spend time with family. That's pretty lit. Okay, so we'll call we just did one buffer. Because it was very close. Harbinger is your go-to for a fighter? Harbinger. Isn't that one of the alien ships? The Vanguard? Makes that out. As much engine as you can give me. Give me bruh. There. Alright. Now let's find ourselves another one. A caterpillar. That should be nice. Throw on Omni Sky 5 and the laser cannons. Only has one targeting pit. It's pretty good. Oh no! Not again! We're gonna try and bedlog. We're bedlogging. Game, you better let me bedlog. Okay. Where's the thing that lets me... Can I not bedlog here? Let's use a crew bed. Okay. I'm trying to do it before I crash. Right click. Oh no! It's not letting me bedlog. Right click. Bruh! Rework the bedlogging system. The hold F overlay really messed things up. Different bed. That's gotta be the trick, right? Look bottom left, like armpit area to see if it shows, then hold F. Right click. Still nothing. I actually can't tell you the last time that I had bedlogging work. Right click. Right click. Oh, wait. Right click. There it is. Like armpit area to see if it shows then hold up. Piranha, you're a lifesaver, my dude. Just messed up with it. Justify launch from a docking port. Okay. Let's see if capable instruments is more friendly. Hey, Mr. Black Ops Beast. Thank you, my dude. If you're heading out, have an excellent rest of your day. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Jesus loves you. Have I gone on an Idris at all? I have. An acquaintance that I met through another friend has an Idris. And he brought us both on the Destroy the Polaris missions. That were happening couple of patches ago. And we busted up a Polaris with an Idris. So 2 gunners, or rather 2, turret gunners. And and then 1 guy on the big laser. It was amazing. Oh, we're out here. We are attempting to do as much salvaging as we can today, but the game keeps trying to crash me. How's it going, Roger? What you been up to, my dude? Those go quick if you know how to do it right? Yeah. I mean, it still took us a little while, because like I said, it was just 2 turrets on the Idris, and then the main big laser.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Okay. Let's see. Gimme. Neither of these. You could have gave me something cooler. Gimme something big. So I can only get a Connie's. Probably the biggest thing I'm gonna get. They really want us to do a lot of jumping here. I'm doing excellent, Overwatcher. Just hoping things don't keep crashing on us. Okay. I don't remember if you're in the States, Piranha and Overwatcher, but how was your Thanksgiving? Both of you. Did I change my fleet? Not too much. Just doing some stuff that I haven't done in a minute. Mainly the salvaging stuff. Crashing the Avenger timer. Why does it have to be the thing that I'm trying to do, though, that it keeps happening in? That's so rude of the game. So, Cade, just went to your uncle's? Only an uncle and your grandma over there? You and your 2 boys? I'm being tested. By whom and for what purpose, Georgie? That if, like, I can stick through it, CIG's gonna just give me a Idris or something? But correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, an Idris is like $10,000, isn't it? Mine was good, Piranha. Ended up at my grandparents' yesterday. And that's some pretty good stuff. I'm not able to eat like turkey, and a lot of times I'm not able to eat the ham. But 1900. Oh, sorry, 2500. So 1900 must have been like the early price tag. And 2500 is the current. You can't get an Idris unless you get 1500 referrals or an expensive package. Right, I know that you have to spend so much in order to be able to access certain ships to buy, which I think is rather strange. But, it is what it is, I suppose. But I didn't realize you could get it through, or get access to buying it through, like, a bunch of referrals. That's an interesting way of doing it as well. Which, I mean, that means CIG's made a bunch of money off of other people instead of making it off of you. You're in Canada, so the price is higher. Okay. You got your interest for 1500 credits prior to launch, but also use 10% coupons, so it's 1450. What do you mean credits? Right click. Right click. Get it all quick. Store credits? Where do you get store credits from? Or how do you get store credits? Cash would have been cheaper, but you got a lot of credit. Oh, you melted some ships. Okay. Cash would have been cheaper, you had a lot of credits. Okay. Spend like 3100-ish total. I think I've spent 525 total on this game. Which, I mean, you know, compared to y'all, it's like, those are rookie numbers. Oh, the Starfire. Actually, Tristan, let me open up tabs for both of those videos. Apologies, I'm not done it yet. Let's see. One of them Game stop. Okay. Well, the first one, I mean, I'm still gonna check it out anyway. Just later. Alright. Alright, I got both of them in tabs. For later. So it's just the best way to stack and unload. Indeed. $2,500 in, but you're retired and bored. If you don't mind my asking, Tristan, how old roundabouts are you? Okay, let's refuel. 52. Would not have guessed, but it... If you're curious, I am 38 myself. I thought there was a station around these parts. I should refuel. Refund ships that give you store credit for the price of the ship. Old army injury made you retire. I see. Well, thank you for your service, sir. I'm sorry it had to end in that fashion. There we go.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, we're only docking so we can refuel. You finally found your passion. You're a massage therapist. With your back, you can't do it anymore. So, you were a massage therapist, like, once you got back into civilian work? Or is that what you were in the service? Left the army back in 97. Floated through many jobs. In 2015, when you went to college for it. Okay, so you went to college later in life, like what I did. Because I didn't go to college until 26. I say later in life. But yeah, yours is much later in life than what I did.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay.
Fuel at 100%.
You are clear to launch.
Can you let me off here?
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
Working on it, bro. Okay. Let's see if we end up catching the bug. Goodness, Chad, at the rate that we're going, I might only be able to do like two and a half buffers before we have to make our way back to Nick's. Especially if we have to keep bed logging and whatnot to try and save the ship. Spoiler alert, that's how you get into extra large hangar in Lipsky. Block the loading zone, get impounded, pay a fine, but it'll get you in the station. I remember you telling, or somebody telling me about that. Fairly certain it was you. You telling me some TP. Yeah, we will need to try that.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, Zelda vs. Gacha, Overwatcher. Yeah, you need to refine your salvage now, which is what I've been trying to do. I want to experience that whole process. Wait, you can sell it still in the buffer? That's good to know. I didn't know that. Right click. Well, this one will definitely fill the buffer. $113K per buffer. So you mean like a L1 station? I could sell it there if I still had it in the buffer? So like crew L1, her L1, so on. Right click. Should we empty the buffer now? I have a feeling we should empty the buffer. This might bug out. You think we have time? One of the pieces will disappear. So the smaller one disappeared. Okay. Yeah, because just this will fill the buffer. Okay, so next time we can't play with that. You just gotta take it and waste what you have. Okay, good to know. But yeah, I can imagine having Big Boy disappear. That being, quite discouraging. Crashed and lost 6 buffers? Bruh. I'd have just logged out for the day. I would have been far too disgusted. That's what you did. Based and understandable. Okay, so I know that if I'm careful, I can like stick some right here and here. Get a partner in the seat. It won't go bye-bye? Yeah, I guess. You get too mad over you're in spaceships? You used to play Eve. You fly it, you lose it. Oh, so like very harsh death penalties in Eve then? I've considered trying Eve, but I hear that it's Microsoft Excel simulator. Like I said, that's what I hear. Don't. That bad, huh? Okay, we got one. Looks like this one and one more. It's a spreadsheet simulator, which will suck my life dry. Billions in that game. 8 accounts. It was a job you did when you got home from work. Which, if you think about it, and if we're honest with ourselves, isn't that pretty much every MMO? Isn't that Star Citizen? Star Citizen is kind of a job that we do when we get home from work. It's just we enjoy doing it. Because, I mean, think about what we're doing right now, right? Like, I am legit just over here stacking boxes and finding the most efficient ways to make money. That's a job. You have to run the 8 accounts to pay the monthly fees. Wait, so you could pay the fees with, like, in-game currency? Because I know you could do that in RuneScape. The only reason I know that is because my helper plays RuneScape. Used to be able to buy Plex. Could use Plex to pay the fees. Don't know about nowadays. Plex. Isn't Plex the currency for like a bunch of different games? I thought I heard that Plex was an in-game item. I thought that I must be thinking about Star Trek Online and Dungeons and Dragons Online, all that stuff. Because like you could get a currency like outside of the game that you could use to pay for subs for all those titles. Okay, so if we're able to disintegrate 386. You give links to people who stream on Plex. Video app / network. Huh. Okay, so chat. If we can disintegrate this for 386 SCU of stuff, does that mean we're gonna get a salvage ship bigger than the Reclaimer? And if so, what is it? And if so, when do we get it? And if so, how much is it gonna be? like, I would buy it, maybe. Maybe. Alright. Back to the mines. I mean, the... Give a link to your friends, downloaded videos, movies. That's how you watch new movies. Ah, that's how that works. Okay, I see what you're saying. Piranha. I'm hoping that they make the access to... Okay, let me rephrase. I hope that they increase the cargo grid on the Reclaimer so that you can use the floor like directly below processing as a cargo grid as well. So you throw it down that little hatch and then that area down there should have a cargo grid, is what I think. So increase the buffer size and make that area below the cargo grid, or actually have it be part of the cargo grid. And maybe also give easier access to the cargo area like further down so that we can use all of it more easily. And yeah. Cargo grid system needs... Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try a thing that I've never tried before. Reclaimer needs a complete rework. At least we're still getting a refinery on it. So wait. If we're getting a refinery on it, that means we won't need to go to like Levski and such. Right? Right? These way at the moment, your target area is for us to use in twos. Yeah, actually, I found a grid that, showed the most efficient way to do organs. Reclaimer gridding in the bottom. And hits like 6 8s or something in the bottom, and then surround those by 2s and 1s and a couple of 4s, and you can fill it like perfectly. And that was the one that removed the description. That was doing a good thing then. Okay. Come on, bro. Wrong time. I'm trying to... Okay, fine. Do this. Okay. Do that. And... then... Okay, okay. I'm having an epiphany. We can do this. Then we can okay. And then what about a couple feet from the hole, make it easier to drop them down the chute when I'm unloading? What I'll do is these sideways ones first when I'm unloading. Just get those out the way. They'll take a second or two longer, but it'll just get those out the way sooner. Wait. Did I play around with the salvation yet? I did during the IAE stuff. The salvation is so fun. Second video a good chance. Save you so much time on the unload. First little ship, you actually bought it. A fast little ship, you actually bought it. Okay, wait, let's... I don't know how this one got moved. Did it just disappear? Okay. This... We still need to use the expressway while unloading the reclaimer. No. There is a way to unload it much easier now. It's nicely in your carrot. I saw that people were fitting it in their carrots. Okay, let's just do one at a time. Trying to do two things at once is not working out for me. Okay, let's try again with this. I'm trying to... Okay, okay. Get up there. Okay, fine. Fine, lay you down. Do the same thing I did with the other ones. You have access to the mouse wheel? I don't. I have to use my stream deck to do mouse wheel stuff. Okay. Stacking's gonna be a pain in the butt, right? Yes. This I know. I play with a I actually play with a keyboard and 2 mice, believe it or not. So I have one mouse in my hand, and another one attached to my toe. And the one that's in my hand is the one that I use to move the mouse around. And the one that's on my toe is the one that I use to click. So, I realize it's rather jank, but like, it's super efficient for me. Hold, 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 hold. Nope, you stay there. Okay. And it works here? Yep. Yep. Indeed. Indubitably. Verily. Wait, can I use this to shove over the rest? Yeah, buddy. Control system with the mouth tubes. I've seen people do that, and it is highly impressive. I think I got one still over here. But, I don't know if that would work very well for me. Mainly because, like, most of what I do is talking to chat, and so, like, if I've got stuff in my mouth, that's gonna make doing that while doing other things difficult, to say the least. But yeah, using the mouse wheel is not impossible. It's just not ideal. Because I have to do it through my Stream Deck. Okay, I realize this is not the ideal number of buffers, but we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go back to Levski now to give us time to, like, log out, log back in if we have to, while the game tries to destroy all things we've done. Because I only have, like, I don't have as much time as I think I do to be able to do stuff. I'm playing with a guy who only had use of one arm. He had a custom controller for using one hand. Guess he got electrocuted working. Oof. Played Destiny. So, hear me out, hear me out. I bought, as part of all the Black Friday stuff, I bought myself a 3D printer. And one of the main reasons I bought myself a 3D printer is so that I could build my own tools and equipment to make life more accessible for me. And one of the things that I want to do is build a even smaller keyboard than what I have right now. And that is going to be a trick by itself. And eventually I also want to see if I can build my own mouse. So, and I bought one of the big boy printers as well. It's like the biggest like consumer one I think you can get. The one that's like let me rephrase. The biggest like filament 3D printer that I could get. It's the Creality Ender 5, I think it's called. So it's the like 15 by 7.5 inch square size plate. So it's the biggest plate that I could get. Because if I'm gonna build like keyboard size things and tray size things, then I needed a bigger plate. I tried to buy one, Tristan, but the wife pulled the veto card. Okay, what were you telling her that you wanted to build with it, though? Is the question. Your son wants one product? Nice unit. To get a decent mouse for the guts and make my own frame. So, the thing with the mouse is the one that I'm using right now, which is essentially like the only type of mouse that I can reasonably use in my hand. It's essentially a inverted joystick that the ball of my thumb, like on the last joint of my thumb, sits in like the middle of this like inverted joystick kind of thing, and depending on where I apply pressure, is where the mouse goes. And I've tried using trackpads, I've tried using trackballs. Like, they're okay, but I can't use them efficiently. And so, the best solution for me is if I could build something as close to what I have as possible, because they stopped making this type of mouse years ago. And so, like, I need to figure out a way to make something as close to this as possible. And have it be, USB, all that stuff. Because this mouse is actually still a PS/2 connection. I have to go through a converter to make this thing work. Where am I located? I am in Louisiana. Myself. Also, chat, let me get some of my tea while we go through this gate. So, I'm gonna build a mecha. Nothing will stop him. Bruh. I mean, I could build an exoskeleton and call it a Gundam. Dare me. Get those extra vitamins. Been back in 91, so okay, so you spent some time here. That's cool. So, 91, I was born in 87, so I was like 4 years old when you were here. Nah, you're only old if you let yourself be old. Um, game? You wanna hit? Game? Need to get closer? Okay. Tell me this isn't one of the coolest things you've seen in a game. The jump points are so cool. It's one of the most unique and cinematic things I've seen in a game in a long time. I see, Tristan, let me get through this. This takes a lot of my brain focus. Ah. Magnifico. You just started doing Empower the Stats. Never went through before. Just stayed in Stanton. Okay, game. You need to stay chill for a minute and 42 seconds. Don't crash in a minute and 42 seconds. Okay. We're bedlogging. We're bedlogging. We're doing it quickly. We're doing it quickly. I think it was this way. The other one. Yeah, I was in this bed last time. Right click. Log out ship in landing area? What? You telling me I can't bedlog? Right click. Right click. Right click. Log out ship in landing area. It thinks that I'm still in a zone that I can land in. We are taking a huge risk. Big boy risk. By the way, chat, if there's anybody here that you're not currently following, and you're enjoying spending your time here, please consider hitting that follow button if you're on Twitch, or that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, to get notified of future streams. We spend our time here hyping up Jesus as much and as often as we can. We build cool stuff with software. And we get up to all manner of gaming shenanigans. So I'm also going to be getting into making some 3D printed stuff. We gotta try again. We gotta try again. Yo, Stoll. Good to see you again, my dude. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Did you celebrate, Zach? Right click. We cannot log out. We cannot log out. So apparently, Stoll, the Reclaimer has a bug that, like, when you're in Quantum, it has the sound bug that if you let it persist, it'll just crash your game. And you got a decent chance of not actually getting back in the Reclaimer whenever you get back in the game. So we are playing very risky biscuits by doing this. See, that's the thing. It doesn't always give me the same server. So we're just gonna let it go. This is our... We have to let it go. I don't think you gotta believe in me here, Stoll. You gotta believe in the server. Just join a friend, that way you can, yeah, keep coming back on them. Precisely. You went to Mickey D's? Stoll? Was a work day for you? Forgive me if you told me already. I think you might have. Trying to remember what you said you do for work. And there's the crash. There's the crash. AFK for 2 to 4 minutes. You can't handle the stress, Tristan. Crisis stabilization. Okay, I think you did mention that. Wait. 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 Did we make it? I don't think we made it. Yep, game just crashed. Source it is not responding. Okay. Quickly. Quickly. Was it at least a easier day for you in school, or was it more hectic than usual? Game? Quickly? Don't you dare put me in the login queue game. To get in the login servers. I mean, you did that last time. Don't do it. Game? Okay, okay. This is promising. This is promising. I don't know if it gave me the same server. I don't think it gave me the same server. I don't think it gave me the same server. Isn't terrible, but kind of a spin of the wheel every day, really. Not bad though. At least yesterday wasn't too bad. What was the name? I don't remember, but I don't think it was this. Oh, oh, oh. Praise the Lord. We might actually be able to do this after all. Back on to Levski. Aw, yes. Okay, so y'all are telling me to get my ship impounded so that I'll end up in a large hangar. Yes? Or sorry, an extra large hangar. Also, Chad, I never said I was smart. I only said I went to college. Just so you know. You with your Idris the other night worked wonderfully. Try to dock and then it, or does the lineup get impounded? I thought that the docking was bugged in Levski. For the reclaimer it is? Yeah, let me let it at least guide us to where the docking is, because I'm getting kind of lost. Yeah, because that didn't look right. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna have to start finishing my tea. Hold on. Dylan. I can fly through the tunnel? Yeah, I forgot about the tunnel. I wasn't sure if that was where the tunnel was. I didn't want to have to go all around. Coulda flew through the tunnel. Probably shoulda flew through the tunnel. Actually, it's... Well, yeah, it might. Actually. Well, I flipped because the box was on the right. That's typically what tends to tell me what it is. Now I'm upside down. Can't have that. No. Oh wait. Never mind. Thought I had the wrong button. Nope. Let's get impounded. Yep. Bodies hitting the floor.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. I'm sorry. That vehicle is currently impounded. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Not just a pretty face, also pretty talented. Alright. Good shot, Tristan and Stoll. So I know you were both telling me that one. Okay. Here's the plan. I have a plan. I'm thinking, which is dangerous. I know where you're going, Tristan. Just like, I'm gonna put myself through one more step. I know that they added a button in the back where you can lower that lift in the back, right? Pretty sure they did. Your reclaimer is named Zikla. Dex 3. Nice. You mean like the Toy Story thing? Like the claw. Okay. Now trying to land. Yes. Go this way. Go this way. Yes, yes, yes. Keep doing the thing. Yes. Yes. Very yes. Now hitting the wall. I don't want to hit the wall. And then back it up to a little bit. And yes. Turn it off. We open the exterior. which also opens the ramp or the thing in the back. And now we go to processing. Or would you say go to the hold? Like you can grab things from the hold. Because I've always done it from processing. Really, you can do it from the hold. Okay, like, okay, it's processing. Okay, first things first. These boys, you turn it sideways. You smash it against the wall. Cargo go down the hole. You take it. You turn it. You smash it against the wall. Cargo go down the hole. It is going down the hole. Yes. Elsewhere, the Reclaimer has used ships large reminding you of the Alien movies. Bruh, the Reclaimer is so obviously a vibe of the Nostromo. It's not even funny. The Reclaimer is the Nostromo. There's no disputing that. It just is. It's the running board, it's the mist, it's the table in the dining area, it's everything. That table in the dining area, that's essentially the table that your boy was laying on when the baby xenomorph like jumped out his chest. Don't eat the soup. Might get a little tap dancing alien. What movie was that? What movie did the tap dancing xenomorphs? I'm trying to remember. Spaceballs, yes. What a time that was when Spaceballs happened. Which, you know, we're getting another one, right? Can't wait for the new one. Here, Rick Moranis is coming back for it. I'm pretty sure, like, all the, OG people are coming back. I think. Don't hold me to that. Do we know when that's coming to theaters? The new Naked Gun. It was actually really funny. I've seen stuff about it. I don't think I've ever seen the original Naked Gun. I will say though, unloading this thing is easier than it was before since they extended how far the door goes down. Because it used to be everything would get stuck on the door. Like that, actually. Like Spaceballs probably would enjoy both. Oh yeah. You went to school with her? To high school with her? With who? That's eventually gonna throw it off right there. You went to high school with Pamela Anderson. Uh-huh. I mean, you have no reason to lie, but that's one of those things that's like pictures or it didn't happen. Lol. Okay, things are getting dicey. Highland Secondary on Vancouver Island. Indeed. And no photos way too long ago. I mean, I am just trolling you too. Data. Huh. So... right side of the chute and free it up. Oh. I can just like... force it down there? You knew her, she did not know you. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Too much the best friend in the house? It's too crammed now? Not for long. Get wrecked! Can I get back up there? Ah, I was so close. Okay. So chat, going back to the 3D printer conversation from earlier, you should start expecting some streams of me designing the things that I want to build in Blender for the 3D printer. So expect some building streams. I'm looking forward to doing that. I hope y'all enjoy that kind of thing, because that's a thing that I really want to do. What's the creative channel again? Type in the chat !YouTube. It'll work on both Twitch and YouTube, and it'll give you what you want to know. So that'll give you both channels on the Twitch channel. If you type it on YouTube, it'll give you just the creative channel. So the 3D printing stuff streams will be on the creative channel, and because this is purely a gaming channel. And I want to try and keep it that way as much as possible. Or rather, the Twitch channel, you get everything under the sun. Like, Twitch, it doesn't really matter. But, YouTube, you gotta worry about the algorithm. Okay. And thank you for that sub on the creative channel. Well, yo, Thumbtack. I believe good morning for you, sir. Got some pie and relaxing. The stars are buggy, but still very enjoyable. What kind of pie you got, sir? I require information. 11 a.m. And presently it's like 7:20 p.m. here. Gotta love those time zones. Okay. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. Yeah, there's big ships and solo. No, don't do it. Okay. Still, engineering just returned to the PTU. Gonna flip this game on its head. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about engineering as well. Like, how much extra stuff is it gonna require us to do? I'm with Zelda, like, not looking forward to it. Big ships and solo, right? I mean, look, I'm doing it right now. Like, is it gonna make using a thing like a Reclaimer solo, like, unviable? Is it gonna make it not fun? So don't get in a fight? That's the plan. But, it's a matter of, like, you don't really get those choices. Now, I can imagine some fun to be had with, like, you know, a Polaris or an Idris, and you've got a couple of people assigned to doing engineering stuff. Like, that seems fun. Depending on how it gets implemented. But for, like, solo Reclaimer stuff like what we're doing here, I'm not too sure. Sometimes the classic meat pie, Aussie staple for lunch. I'm gonna have to find a way to get over there and try it. That is one thing that I don't know if I'll ever be able to do, like, reasonably speaking, is travel outside the country with my limitations. Because flying is incredibly dangerous for me because of how airlines treat wheelchairs. Like, they'll snap my chair in half. Like, it's, there's been horror stories of people's chairs just getting absolutely cooked. Looking forward to gameplay as a group, just not solo. Right. Ship armor as well? Like, how are we gonna repair ship armor? More to the game. Main thing for me probably to need to repair parts between runs from natural use. I mean, that seems neat as far as like the simulation part of this game goes. Just like having parts stored on the ship. It's like, oh, the cooler is out again. Oh, we're running out of air again. You know, as long as it's not like every other minute we gotta fix something on the ship. Run bounties in your reclaimer and salvage as you go. I don't see you doing it anymore when engineering comes out. Unless, like, somebody like me comes along, I'll repair the ship and then we just split the profits. You know, just like to make it easier overall. Which wasn't the case. Did it ever get down under? I would love it. Universal healthcare is a delight. I mean, but is it good healthcare? Is the question. Or is it one of those where it's like you gotta wait 10 months to get seen for anything? Because I've heard good and bad on that side of it. Oh. Game? Let me back up. You suck. Well, this isn't good. I guess we're jumping. Good thing that was the last of it. Boop. Boop. Damage to Wizards operator error? Yes, and it's people that just don't care. Gonna release a huge design document on how it works with 4.5. It cuts your arm and you have to remortgage your house. That's nice, to say the least. But look at all these chickens, loot. Good luck, no serious fall damage? Yep. Okay. There's actually a lot. We got a lot. I don't think we're gonna fill up the elevator, but we got a lot. Takes a while to go and get MRI. You don't have to pay through the nose to have a baby or something. Right. maximum time for... Yes, yes. That's the idea. Or is it not worth the extra effort? Big funds. Use the pyro. Frost war, but fast and high yield. Well, figured since we're already here. Also, having the reclaimer right there was a really good call. Let's see. Use the pyro. Also more. Okay. I see what you meant. The refining method starts with pyro in the name. Okay. We'll take a look at that whenever we get there. But I'm gonna have to hurry up. It's too bad we can't get 32 SCU crates off of these things. Of course, it'd be hard to fit in the reclaimer, to be sure. Much less get out of it. So one that was the best time for return ratio, but slower than Pirate. Why not? Make more money while I'm asleep. Do other stuff outside the game. Might get jumped in Pirate, right? Did I have big news about the whole series? Size reduction? The whole E is down to like 13,000 SCU from 99k. But like, I thought that you bought the whole E. And you were hoping for that 99 something thousand SCU. Your wife was hyped. And how, downcast is she now? Trucking in space! Also, Tom! What is that, sir? Good evening. Plan on loading that much? Not even for her? Yeah, but like, imagine just taking a whole day. And like, that's your day. Is even just loading or unloading, because it would take all day to do 99k. So by a small moon with the profits, or like a week. Yeah, they're gonna have to make it to where, you, can, like, have missions persist after you log out. Because otherwise, filling a whole E would be impossible. Unless you got like 10 people doing the job. If that's the point, then yeah, but what if you got somebody that like, they really like stacking boxes and they want to do it by themselves? Like that's their OCD thing, they just want to stack boxes. Last time true, you're Orion? Wait, what's the Orion? I don't think I've heard of that one. Yo, dog. Heard you like 3D Tetris. So we got boxes for you to stack on your boxes, which then go in other boxes, so you can stack boxed boxes in other boxes on the boxes. Tom, how was your Thanksgiving, Zach? Tell me all about it. Got the real deal Lego Builder energy. Game, I'm trying to... Game. Thank you. Real deal Lego Builder energy. Used to literally spend weekends hauling cargo on Elite Dangerous. To be fair, to be absolutely unequivocally fair, I've never hauled cargo in the Elite. I've barely played any Elite at all. But, hauling cargo in this game is immensely relaxing to me. But what I'm doing right now, I would do this off stream and be happy as a pig in slop. You don't even know. I would get myself my audiobook opened and turn off the game sound and go to town. It's a very nice moment of zen. Can we just admire how nice that looks? How nice and clean and organized. Ryan is literally the Ishimura. Like it's an entire station that you can fly. Concept was good. Had your aunt and her mom. Sure, we had a nice little dinner. Nice. What did y'all have for supper? It's about a meal profit. We take those. Okay, let's see if it'll let me store our boy.
Stop vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to a
Don't catch it. Don't catch the lip. Don't catch the lip. It's gonna catch the lip. Oh, oh. God, perfect that was. That was such a tight fit. Like a glove. A glove. What size of a kraken? Got a giant drill rock crusher in front of it. It's supposed to just consume asteroids. It's supposed to be able to refine on it. So, like, all that stuff that I just threw on the grid, we should be able to refine that on the Orion. Won't be able to take it planet side, though. Okay. First things first. Choose minerals, okay. First things first, we need to go to level 2. Get us some food and drink since I didn't bring any with me. It's a big ship, okay. Let me get to level 2 real quick. Because I'm slowly dying of thirst. If you wanted to, it would be appropriate to say I was a thirsty boy.
Things just getting harder and harder around here.
Nah, it's all good. We're just trying to type fast. It's fine. Yeah, we'll come back to you in a minute. Game. Game. Why are you doing me that? Game. Don't do me that. Why are you hitching? Right side, my trash? Yeah, the cargo is safe. Precisely. Okay. Trash cans? Any trash cans? Why don't you have any trash cans? What is, in fact, wrong with you? You all just want to be filthy pigs around here. Here, fine. You clean up. Lux's life. I know, but I didn't. Where do you buy it here? I didn't find where to buy it here. Not to mention, like, I do like, like coming in, doing the thing. What's this in cargo and refinery decks? Good to know. Alright. Now, this way. Galaxy? Wait, what are you? Let's talk about Galaxy. Current setup my to do Alt H. Oh, is that to take off the helmet? Yeah, I can do that. I tried it a few times, but it like puts the helmet in my hand and then I gotta drop it on the ground and... Is there a better way? Clips it to my belt. It's never clipped it to my belt. It just puts it in my hands and then I'm just carrying it around. So maybe I'm doing something wrong? Okay.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Okay, so approach the tanks. Got it. Seems to work better last few builds than it usually did. Okay. Begin. At Levski. So we have set up a new work order. Alright. Look at that nice little wiggle he's got.
I hope everything works out.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. So... Okay, get quote.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain
An
from
hour.
approaching the tanks.
So 2 hours, but we'll get... Wait. Oh, we pay that much. Low yield. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. I was looking for how to see. Okay, so... Low speed, high cost, high yield. So, pyro. So... Quote is... Spending 25k takes 14 hours. High speed, high cost, moderate yield. Nah. High speed, high cost, low yield? No.
Safety
Low
notice.
speed,
Please
moderate
follow
cost,
designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
high yield. Okay. So, this one, the Farron one, that's the one you use, I believe. I know that Dynex is the one that I use for, ore mining and stuff. Moderate speed, moderate cost, moderate yield. Meh. It'd be nice if it showed you the rough estimate of how much you would get back. Very low speed, low cost, high yield. So, geez. That's like, what?
Safety notice.
4 days?
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
It's like 4 days. After I click on, look at the right of the wiggle. Oh, okay, wait. Yield 85.53. It's CSE. So what's the C? Micro SCU. So how much micro SCU is one SCU?
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
$1,000. So we would get the same yield right here for half the time. Double the cost, but I mean, it's only 8.5K.
I appreciate your input. You always put an interesting spin on things.
Let's see. 48. Okay. So,
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain
85 or
from
86
approaching the tanks.
SU. Man, considering how much we pulled out, that's not much of a yield, is it? %. Let's do the... Okay, let's just do the Dynex. Okay. Each station has a preferred type, by the way. What's Pyro? So the Pyrometric... Oh, I hit Pyrometric. Pyrometric. Hit quote. 14 hours, but you pay a
Please
lot.
follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
So if I wanted it tomorrow, I'll just do the Dynex. And then I'll just get it when I get it. Oh yeah, the patch. Pyro. We'll just eat the hit. I mean, it's not cutting into our profits that much. Alright, there we go. So I'll be able to get this back tomorrow morning.
I figure all I need is a few resources and I can just fabricate anything else I need.
Yeah, it's only 25K.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
So let's see if we can find where to buy Lux.
But I get what you mean.
And there we go. So let's send that right to the backpack. Let's get like 30 of them. There we go. What's his life?
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Me too, stack the 0% bottles you can drink from them as if they were 100%. I heard about that. Think there's a safety notice? What safety notice? I don't know anything about safety. I invented the danger zone. With all of my lack of safety. Lutz's autocorrect must be getting you, my dude. Lutz's people!
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Alright, Jed. Let's see if we can find ourselves a nice view to end off on. It's like a green reference. Forgive me, I do not know this reference. Pray forgive my youth. Was made of people. Was through in the movie. Oh, yeah. I mean, like that trope has been pulled a number of times in media. I remember that The Walking Dead pulled it.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the station.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I understood that reference.
Sure as hell can't go on like this. Something. But it felt so damn real.
Guess that's the way it is sometimes.
Let's see.
What he owed me for his haul. I'm giving him another day to cough up the creds, or I'm gonna kick him out.
Around as long as I have, you'll realize that these
An airlock? Can I go outside? Can I go outside? I can go outside. Alright, Jet. Here's your view. For the end of the stream. I don't think we've been out here. How cool is this? Tony, I had a very nice and largely quiet Thanksgiving. That was your set. You're actually, as usual, catching us at the end of the stream. But how you doing, Tony? Oh, somebody brought out their 890 jump. Next task. Alright, chat. That is gonna be it for me today. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If there is anybody in chat that you're not currently following, you enjoyed spending time with us today, feel free to hit that follow button if you're on Twitch, or that subscribe button if you're on YouTube to get notified of future streams. We spend our time here hyping up Jesus as much and as often as we can. We build cool stuff with software, because I'm a software engineer, and we get up to all manner of gaming shenanigans. Oh yeah, let me check out that link for that ship real quick. Where is it? Gotta scroll up a bit. Here it is. Copy this and put it in Firefox. Check. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take the weekend off. It's not often that I stream on Saturdays anyway, but I think I'm gonna make a point to just chill this weekend. I still need to write the script for Why Does Alan Wake Work? But that's probably what I'll end up doing. Probably need to listen to some of my audiobook as well. So let's see. The Orion, checking out the link. Wait, that is the Ishimura. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's the Ishimura. The heavy mining. And it's an RSI ship. Okay. Considering what it is, I would have expected it to be more than $650. Jeez. Oh wait, do we have any sales going on? Because it's Black Friday? Yeah, it's still in content. Chat, is there any ships on sale? Because it's Black Friday? Or they don't really do that, do they? It's been a concept for like 10 years. Wasn't the C1 Spirit in the concept for a long time as well? Tony doing well. Thanksgiving was quiet as well. Too much desserts. Cannoli pumpkin pie, cheesecake, apple pie, tiramisu, cookies. That's your dessert quota until Christmas. Game status flight ready. Give me price load high. Interesting. You know, you can get an Aurora ES for $20. It's too bad you can't get a game package for $20 like that. But anyway, I should be out. So, if no one has told you lately, Chad, you are loved, you're appreciated, and you're highly valuable. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. Seek him, because he's already seeking you. Repent and believe in the gospel. To repent means to recognize that you are a sinner against God and that you cannot save yourself. And then to change your mind and turn away from living life your own sinful way and turning to living life Jesus' way. To believe is not the idea of just saying, well, I believe something. It's the idea of submitting to Jesus as the Lord, the ruler, the master, and the boss of your life. The Bible says that if you do that, the old sinful person that you are now dies, and that a new person is born that belongs to Jesus. So if anybody ever has questions about that or would like to have a discussion, I'd be happy to talk. You can catch me in Discord, link is in the chat, or you can ask questions on stream, especially during Star Citizen streams. Like, there's so much time to have conversations during Star Citizen streams. So, like I said, I will be back, Lord willing, on Monday, 4 p.m. Central, for probably more Star Citizen. So, till we meet again, y'all stay epic. Y'all have an awesome night. Peace. All day, son. All day. Have a good weekend.